Okay, let's see what these old guys have to say. Welcome to another sunny day on 5-Day Gaming. We're playing Assassin's Creed.
Not a bad looking tinderbox you got there.
Please don't set it on fire. Don't call a thing a tinderbox if you know, I've got a sail in that. These guys,
no,
I am already against.
Funk.
Okay.
I prefer the Spanish stuff. So you've got yourself a fancy brig now.
It's as nearly as fancy as me, but not quite.
I'm going to teach you how to sail right.
I could probably fancy
how to
it
take a prize the proper way.
Is there a proper way to do these things?
We'll catch you up at the old fishing village. Aye.
Cheerful. Thatch, eh? He is Blackbeard, right? Edward Thatch? Or Edward Teach? Real character, yes. I think Jack Hornigold is as well. I think he's the guy that they based Jack Sparrow off of because he was a bit of a chancer.
Helmsman, Kenway.
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben.
Oh yes.
Keeps me alert.
I can do it myself.
I've no need for schooling. How many
I have such need of schooling.
Private
You have no idea. I need so much schooling. If I'm ever gonna find out anything. I mean, come on. If I spent as much time as people spend at school playing this game, then I would actually be good at it, you know. I'd actually be a decent pilot.
Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself.
You there, give me respect. And let me feel your mind. I want to see its turgidity. That's not the right word. Let's not use that word on minds ever again. Definitely not. Alright, let's go for a good sail. Yes, forwards, onwards. Now you see, I feel like I started this game with a bit of a chip on my shoulder because I couldn't get it to start, so obviously I was a bit negative. And so to kind of make up for that, I feel like perhaps I ought to just focus on the good things about it. Things that I really enjoy. And one thing I do really enjoy on it is the way they deal with travelling through time. Oh my god. Because it's actually quite clever. It is. It's a very clever way of doing it. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on shooting at the same time, and that's never a good idea. But I feel like in this episode, it is important to focus on the time travel talk. That's what we're having today, the time travel talk. Because time travel is a really tricky thing to do in any kind of fictional thing. Be it game, well, it's particularly hard in games, but also films and books and such. But my favourite things about this franchise is the way it handles being a historical film. The way it deals with showing us the past. Because it doesn't travel us through time. Everything in this story has already happened because it's in the past. You're not actually time traveling. And that's a really neat way to get around all of this. There's nothing they're changing, there's no creating problems like paradoxes and such. And that's kind of what I'm going to focus on today. The time travel talk. That's what we're having right now. Paradoxes and how they drive me crazy. Oh, that was cool. I swung like a pirate. Very cool. Anyway, so TV, films, games, they all have problems with time travel. Games particularly because it's a terrible mechanic to have to work with. You don't know what people might do. Oh, I subdued them. That was good of me. But in films particularly, it's a massive problem. I mean, take for example Terminator. Great film, I love it, I'd watch it 100 million times, but it also makes very little sense to me. I mean, Skynet is a artificial intelligence that has sent a robot back in time to prevent a boy growing up and leading the resistance against it, it will defeat him.
Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia.
Anyone speak English?
Oh, I'd love to be one of the voice actors on this. That's so great.
Tell your friends.
Could you imagine swashbuckling around this deck with just a bit of joy in you? It'd be so much fun.
You got that?
Please.
So good.
Lock him in the hole.
Anyway,
Take everything that isn't nailed down.
what I'm saying is, Skynet wouldn't need... If John Connor didn't exist, then Skynet would have won and wouldn't need to send a robot back in time. So, it doesn't send a robot back in time, so then what robot goes back in time and kills John Connor? He lives, and the cycle goes round again. Round and round and round and round and round. And that's terrible. That's a paradox. It doesn't make any sense. And I can kind of get the idea that you can create alternative universes, but in which case, which universe did the Terminator come from? It's just messy. It's messy. I prefer the version of time travel where you go back and you can't change anything, because it's already happened. You already come from the same universe as that past, and everything you did in the past has already happened in your own present, if that makes sense. So you'd go back in time, you'd want to kill Hitler, something would happen, and you wouldn't be able to do it, because he didn't get assassinated. It's just not possible. It's already happened. That's my favourite version. It's uncomplicated, it's simple, and you can kind of just deal with it. As a result, I have to admit, my favourite depiction of time travel in any sort of film or game or anything like that is actually The Prisoner of Azkaban, the Harry Potter game, not game, film, book, all of them, any of them. Because you don't change anything. It all makes perfect sense. They went back and everything that they did had already happened. They just had to make it happen. And they couldn't even if they didn't want to make it happen, they had already made it happen, so it was always going to happen. I admit that may be a problem for like people who like free will. There's no such thing as free will. And these people need to learn that there's only my will. Come on, people. Die. 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 I'm sorry, I'm not sure what took over me there. I think maybe a little bit of the spirit of the Terminator. Although he would have done it a bit more coolly than that, I suppose. But I'm supposed to be an intimidating pirate. Yeah, you cower, fools. I am taking your wood. And a crew member joined me. That's pretty cool. I'm quite liking that. This is a cool mechanic. I could become a terror of the high seas already. This is what I want. This is what I need, I think.
Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year.
Yeah.
Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Yes, I love trinkets. We'll have Buddhas, and we'll have nodding cats, and we will have nodding dogs, and we will have little panda stickers. We'll stick them everywhere. It will be great. Yeah, we will.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad.
What's wrong with that?
Nassau is the place to be.
No, it's not.
Do you ever dream of the big score?
What is wrong with these people? Why are they trying to put him down? You do it, Kenway, and all of your ancestors will be great.
Every man hopes to find a dozen
Yeah,
chests of gold.
they will all live happy lives. I don't mean ancestors, I mean descendants. Oh, it's so perfect. You can feel the wind in your hair. Or rather, I can't, but I could set up a desk fan or something, and then I'd be golden. But not as golden as the chest. It would be really nice, wouldn't it? Actually, why is he telling him not to dream of it? He's clearly quite a capable captain, actually. I've made quite a lot of money. I've got 12,000 reals, whatever that is. If you're wondering why I'm sailing like this, I'm tacking into the wind. That's the thing. See, I know a whole phrase that exists. They'll make me a sailor yet. Look, you see, it goes red if you don't do it correctly. Out here on the Seven Seas. Yeah, let's save a guy. I assume it'll be good. Why are there so many people just floating around in the ocean? What is this, Castaway? Actually, now that I think about it, I suppose it does make sense, though. Because there's so many ships here. If the seas really were full of this many ships, then I guess it does make sense that there'd be people just floating around in the waters. Ugh, that would be a horrible fate. Just to be stuck out here. Yeah, I know. We're sailing that way. Steadily. I may actually have to just download all of these sea shanties so I could just listen to them at work. Because they are pretty cool. They're so mournful as well today. A harpooning target? I don't want to harpoon anything. There they are. Luckily they're better at dodging than I am. Let's try and stay in control here. A little bit. I am going quite fast into this cove. Let's do this. Yeah. I did unfortunately look up Hearts of Oak, and it doesn't seem like they're making any progress at the moment, so I'm going to have to just play this a lot more until they do. I'm also still playing all of the Battle for Middle-earth, just so you know. That's really cool as a game. And I've reread all of the books. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've read them before. I've just got up to the bit where Éowyn rips off her helmet and says, "I am no man," which is obviously pretty awesome. Girl power moment. It's a shame he didn't include a bit more of that. Okay, here we go. What is this place? Sailing against the wind into it, but sure. Yeah, we're stopping here. What is this? Oh, and we're coming up. How are they making it go sideways? That's some pretty nifty trick. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. How on earth would you be able to? Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, Captains to Sea. God. Why am I so inelegant? This captain literally stepped off the ship and missed. Oh, a fisherman. Hello, fisherman. Wow. Okay, that's a pretty cool place. Whatever this place is. I like it. Where the hell am I going? Actually away. Oh, here we go. This place.
¿Necesita algo?
Necesitar. Oh, I'm buying an intermediate hull, aren't I? Yes. Very good. I did not stop to actually look how much that cost me. I just did it because it told me to. This is what a terrible, terribly easily influenced person I am. Great. I didn't get any rum because I am a fool. Great. Okay. And that was Memory 03, was it? God, I haven't made much progress.
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them.
Just by
Easy
nicking
and free.
everybody else's stuff, though.
All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colours out here, but praise the lack of them. So
So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural
You mean
freedom.
greed.
There's one
Scoundrelly greed.
Fly it proud.
I will.
Greedy,
Hand
greedy,
over the
greedy,
docket,
greedy,
Eileen.
greedy.
If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colours will not offend our own monarch.
Privateers, eh? That's what they used to do. They used to license certain people to go and attack their enemies.
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 3 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding,
Oh,
it's best to cause a bit of
okay.
mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Okay. This is a bit weird. So I've got to go and cause a bit of havoc in order to draw out the Navy. Alright. Yeah, okay, I got that. God. Look, there's nothing to stare at out here. Alright, let's go for it. I'm pretty sure I should be going for a schooner.
Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads?
So die!
That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Okay. Okay, this is not looking like it's going to be as easy as I thought it might be. They are not firing. Who's firing? Have we got... Oh, we've got another enemy, have we? Ow. Ow. Oh my god.
Ready to fire!
Oh, there's a tiny ship there. The other one is, though. Let me turn. Oh my god. There it is. Okay, this isn't over. We're going after that one.
We're ready, sir!
Ooh. Oh, I've got to watch where I'm going as well. Right, I've got to try and incapacitate this thing. Oh.
We're ready, sir!
Okay, I feel like I'm about to sink this ship more than anything. Okay, let's do this. Whoa. Okay, that looks like a bit of an explosion there. Oh no, that is not what I meant to do. Give me a chance here. Where are they? There. That guy with that hammer. Oh my god, okay. Alright. One of these days I might actually do this with, you know, a sword. That might be the best. That might be a better way to do this. I'm just saying, that might be a better way.